Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Load him up, buddy! It's kilos, bro.
These were the moments where routine checks by cops turned into the biggest drug hauls of their careers, beginning with a woman from Tucson, Arizona. On March 22nd of 2024, Ohio State troopers were on patrol when they noticed a rented box truck with an out-of-state registration number traveling eastbound. They were making unsafe lane changes, so the officers decided to intervene by initiating a traffic stop.
No, she got something in there.
Not too bad. I'm gonna pick up this penny that fell out of your door, okay? Is this your truck?
No, it's a rental.
A rental? Did you rent it?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement and your license? Yes. That was also down there. I didn't want that to blow out.
No problem.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn your headlights on?
Yes.
Also, be careful with how close you're getting to some of those other cars, okay? You got in behind that semi. You weren't speeding or anything, so just go around them or back off of them. I don't want you to crash or anything, okay? Arizona?
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
From Arizona.
Coming from Arizona. Okay. So do you work for a moving company?
No, I used to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't work
You don't do that anymore? Because it looks like you rented it under this. Andrea.
Yeah, that was my company.
Okay. So this isn't your company?
So why'd you rent it under the company that you're not working for?
Some sofas and my luggage, just that.
Sofas and luggage? Okay. And it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear this a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it for pay, that's fine. I'm
no,
not
it's
This is some bullshit. You are a woman traveling by yourself in a truck that you rented in your name, or not in your name, but you rented it in the company, in the name of a company that you no longer work for, that you just admitted to no longer working for. And you want me to believe that it's just sofas and shit in the back. Sofas and TVs and lamps. Get out of here.
It belongs to me. It belongs to me.
All right. And then you're going to... So why are you going to drive the truck all the way back?
Because, like I say, I'm coming to move her here, and then I'll go back and then bring another stuff.
Okay. All right. Bear with me. Let me do some checking
going
on
back
some
and
things.
forth.
But that's why I have you stopped, okay?
Yeah.
Be careful. Have you had any breaks or anything? When did you leave Tucson?
I just leave on Wednesday.
Wednesday? So you've been driving hard then if you're here already. Where you been sleeping at?
At the hotel.
Oh, you slept at the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. How many nights?
It's 2 nights.
You spent 2 nights in a hotel?
Yeah. No, one night, like, I came on Wednesday. I slept in the hotel, and then yesterday I slept in the hotel.
Okay. All right. Well, bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to check some things out, and I'll be back with you, okay? All right. I'm just going to leave that stuff up there.
Yeah.
You just told us, you got to peep what he said. He said something about, oh, you're moving, woo, woo. So that means that she ain't really been trying to take no breaks, or at least she ain't been. The only break that she took was the one night that she slept in that hotel because she had to. Man.
The troopers
so that
spoke
means
to the
she
driver,
moving something.
Andrea Celaya, a 27-year-old woman from Tucson, Arizona. He noticed that she appeared nervous. Unbeknownst to her, he had already picked up some inconsistencies in her story and spotted a few irregularities about her and the situation, and it made him suspicious.
This is a problem. Arizona. So she said she rented this on Wednesday, which she did.
Wednesday. Today's Friday.
Smell that. You smell the air freshener?
Yeah.
It's all over the rental.
Okay.
It doesn't smell like a car air freshener. It smells like a deodorizer, like a detergent, or like a Febreze or something. So she rented this in Tucson. Pickup date on the 19th.
She sprayed on the damn thing.
Not according to that.
But here's the problem. She won't tell me the truth. She rented this under Andrea Celia Delivery, which is a company. She said she had a moving company. She doesn't work there anymore. She's going to Harrisburg, PA. And
Should have just said she was still working for the company.
taking it
Her
back
stupid
to
ass.
Tucson. I'm like, if you're moving your stuff to Harrisburg, why are you driving this back? And she's like, well, I'm gonna go back and get more stuff. Well, she's not gonna make it back to Tucson and back to Harrisburg and back in the next 4 days. So one of two things is going on here. She's either lying about the moving stuff and this is not her stuff,
She's got shit in
or
there.
she's doing something else.
After picking apart her story, the troopers decided to use a technique they often employ in situations like this. It was a method designed to reveal more about what might really be going on.
And that right there, I'll let y'all know, I be saying them, bruh. Police have tactics to pull shit out of you. These niggas are not y'all friends. They not buddies with y'all. They not the gang. They not the guys, the homies. None of that shit. They don't give a fuck about you. They have specific tactics called booty smooching and ass kissing that they will pull out at any given moment to use to get you to reveal information. So the only words that you should really be using with a police officer is lawyer. Tell them niggas nothing.
Hey, check up. Hey, what's this? Check up.
Oh wow.
So we check.
They bring the dogs out, it's over. They bring the dogs out, it's over. Whatever you got, he smell it.
Called in the services of a canine unit. The dog quickly indicated that the woman was hiding something. This gave the troopers probable cause to conduct a more extensive search of the vehicle.
Have you come on back? Okay, no weapons on you?
No.
I'll just have you put your hands on top of your head. I'm just going to pat you down with the back of my hand, okay? Face the car. There you go.
Nigga had to rub the back of that hand on that fupa.
Just have you have a seat there, okay? Set it up front. It's not my stop, I don't care.
Look at these. Look at him. He's smiling so hard you can see the top of his gums. So we see you. We see you. Damn.
Set it up front.
Can't wait to find him some drugs. Look. Stupid ass. Can't wait.
It's not my stop, I don't care.
His dumb ass over there smiling too.
Ruh-roh. Load him up, buddy!
Why in the fuck would you hide it like that? Like, that's horrible. And usually when I see the Hispanics getting caught, they putting it in all types of places. They putting it in the stereos. They putting it in the roof. They putting it in the floor. They putting it in the seats. They putting it in the seat belt. They putting it in the stick shift. They putting it in the tire. They putting it in the fucking rim. They putting it in the engine and the exhaust. They'll put it in the windows. They'll put it in between the windows. They'll put it in the fucking sun. Them niggas will put a kilo of crack any goddamn where. And you decide to put that shit in a duffel bag with a stinking ass blanket and a couple of pillows on top. I know the Hispanics are shaking their head. Them niggas is ashamed of you. them niggas would never do no shit like that. If anything, they would have had that shit. All of this shit would have been for show. And that shit would have been stuffed in the boards and telling you, you suck.
It's fucking kilos, bro.
Suck, man.
Yes, duffel bags.
I hate seeing niggas like try to do sneaky shit and just like not be pee at it at all. Like it's got, if you're gonna be a thief, if you're gonna be a stealing ass nigga, I feel like it's gotta be some player about it. Like you really gotta be like somewhat like know what you doing. Or like go sit your ass down on the bench and let the real hoopers hoop.
Holy shit. My God. Woo! Yes.
What?
During the search, the troopers
plug is
discovered
hot.
110 pounds of cocaine wrapped in individual packages with an estimated street value of $1.75 million. This meant serious trouble for the 27-year-old female driver.
Fumble 2 mil, your dumb ass.
Anything you say can maybe be against you. You
Damn.
have the right to an attorney. You can't afford one can be provided to you at no cost by the courts. Or you understand that you do not have to talk to me about it, but you don't want to move this to New York. For us.
To help you as well. It's not just us.
Have a seat up there.
Think about it. You got some time, okay?
Go ahead and have a seat up there.
She gonna tell. She's gonna fucking whoever you owe that money to, nigga. If you see this video, I feel bad for you, partner. She gonna spill the beans. She's gonna fucking spill it all. You can, look at the fucking desperation in her face. Look at her. Can't even see her full face. You can just see the guilt and the snitch. It's just oozing out. It's exuding everywhere. It's just busting out everywhere.
When I have my kids.
And she got kids. It's over
I don't
with.
even know nothing.
And he don't know. She down here running dope down highways and the husband don't even fucking know. Oh yeah, she's telling. She is telling. Nigga, she gonna sing like motherfucking Rick James, nigga, Keith Sweat, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. What? I'm gonna say like a Hispanic and Michael Jackson, nigga. What? What?
So where's he even?
She's gonna
He
sing.
advised you of your rights, correct?
Hey, what?
He advised you of your rights, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, she know.
Where's your family even think you're at right now?
They think I was working. They didn't know nothing. I just say I was going to make a delivery. I like to put furniture for another person, and my husband said, "Oh, so you're gonna go? Yeah, it's fine."
The officers, however, had an interesting deal for her.
But they didn't know.
So what we're actually offering is for you to deliver that to New York, and we arrest them. It helps you because the presumption right here for you is to go to prison.
What the fuck? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You have to think about 1.7, that's $2 million out of somebody's fucking pocket. You deliver that and you get whoever you're supposed to deliver that to arrested. 9 times out of 10, if the person that you're dealing with is smart, the motherfucker's not going to be there anyway. He's going to send somebody else to get it. Right? So say you get there, right, and you dealing with somebody smart, and the nigga's not there where he shouldn't be. And he send his hounds there. He send his hounds, or he send his right-hand man or woman to go pick it up. Boomskis. They get arrested. Word's going to get back to him. What the fuck do you think is going to happen to you? Boom, boom. Right? Let's say this motherfucker's not smart. This nigga's stupid. This stupid ass nigga shows up and picks it up himself. Right? You get this nigga arrested. You don't think this motherfucker's going to have connections on the outside? Fuck you. You're already done. You're already done. Your family, husband and kid, what do you think's going to happen to them? She bet not deliver that shit nowhere. And by the look on her face, she's gonna fucking do it. That isn't gonna help. You're gonna die. $2 million out of somebody's pocket, that can't be a motherfucker that anybody's just gonna let that slide. I don't give a fuck who it is. 2 million? No. You better sit on your hands, shut the fuck up, and go to jail. You knew what you signed up for from the get-go, my baby. I don't wish jail on nobody. And that's fucked up. Cause you probably a great wife and a good mom. But this is what you signed up for. Take this shit to the chin. I don't know. Your chin or the double chin. I don't know. Pick a chin, but take it on one of them. I don't know. Pick one. She better not go deliver that shit.
Okay. We work out here in the middle of nowhere. They don't like that stuff coming through here. Okay? So think about it. Because if you're willing to take it to New York, we'll bring in the DEA, which me and him both work for the DEA as well, besides the fact that we're state troopers. And that in turn, that cooperation helps you with sentencing. Okay? So think about that. Any questions?
Well, just don't deliver that shit. If anything, get a lawyer and try. If you're gonna cooperate, I don't know. I would rather you do it in court, I guess, in a way. But don't cooperate at all. Why would I even? I'm just saying, if you do, just don't deliver this. Don't take this.
So far? Okay.
She likely didn't buy into the officer's offer. Later,
Thank you.
at Franklin County Jail, she claimed she had been offered $50,000 to transport the drugs. She was charged with drug trafficking and possession with intent to distribute, both of which are first-degree felonies. If found guilty, she could face up to 25 years in prison and a fine of up to $50,000. The officer in the next case didn't need a soothsayer to note that the vehicle required a search. On March 7th of 2023, officers in Paw Paw Township, Michigan, noticed the vehicle with a cracked windshield making an improper lane change. They decided to initiate a traffic stop.
Hello, good morning. How are you today? Good. Trooper Rouse with the state police. Do you have your driver's license? Okay, yeah, grab that for me. Do you have the registration and insurance as well? Yeah, that looks like it. All right, what I'll have you do, sir, is I'll have you just step out with me, okay? Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, you got nothing on you? Okay. I'll have you go sit right in the front seat, okay?
Why?
So I can talk? No. I can't hear out here. Sorry, you're not under arrest or in trouble. I can't hear out there. All right. The reason I pulled you over, you crossed over this.
What the fuck? Don't ever do this. Why would you allow? You don't know who this nigga is. Why would you allow this nigga to come into the squad car with you? You didn't search him. He could have a bomb on him. Like, I would never be this. Like, I'm cool, but I'll never be this cool ever in life.
Center line 2 or 3 times since I've been behind you, and then that frame around your license plate. You see that black frame?
Okay.
Can't have that because it obstructs the plate, okay?
Okay. I pick out then my wife and my daughter and my kids.
Okay.
And then is
Where are they at?
where yeah?
You said you're picking up your wife and kids?
Yes.
Okay, from where?
Fresno, California.
Okay, ¿dónde vas?
I don't know name the city.
Okay, ¿por qué?
My wife coming for the visit the family.
Okay.
And visit the family and you know.
And you don't have an address?
I have
Where you're going?
Yeah, I have the address.
How long are you staying in Michigan?
Just pick it out and back.
Okay. Anything illegal in the car?
Nothing.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is in my mom.
Okay, your mom's vehicle. Okay.
After gathering the necessary info, the officer's next step was to conduct a thorough search of the vehicle. This is when she finds something pretty disturbing.
You want to come out in front and go stand just a little ways up, okay? Hold on. Is this the phone with directions? Do you have the
Why not let him sit in the car while you search it?
directions to where you're going in the phone? Can you show me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the other one.
Oh, it's in your other phone? Okay. little chilly. Hey, go hook him. Go hook him. Go. All right, man. Come here. Yeah. Probably not. Let's take him to the front of the car.
Damn, got bricks on him. Got bricks for sale.
Throw him in my car when you're done. Yeah, I got at least 4 kilos.
Woo-wee.
So we'll take it to the 5.2.
I can hold them.
So was it? Let's look at that thing.
It was in here.
This must be really... No, this must be some kind of like smell they're trying to kill the smell. I doubt this. Oh, okay. This is...
And you wanna know what's crazy, bro? When it comes to shit like this, it's like, I'm not gonna say 1 in a million, but like it kind of is. Like the chances of you getting pulled over, like depending on like if you driving just real stupid or you just really at the wrong place at the wrong time, like the chances of you getting pulled over, especially when you got some shit in your car like this, I just like when you get pulled over, I just know the feeling like nigga, why me? Like you just feel like God is after you, nigga. Your life is over. You shitting on yourself. It's running down your leg to your ankles. It's in your socks now. It's just like, why me? Why today out of all days? Why not tomorrow? Why, like, bro? It's, man, it's crazy, bro. You got 4 of them things on them, too.
After being caught with more than a kilo of fentanyl, he was charged with possession of illegal drugs with the intent to deliver. His bail was set at $500,000. The suspect in the next case tried to deceive the officer with a calm demeanor, but the officer quickly showed him why he was the professional. On January 9th of 2022, a speeding truck with heavily tinted windows caught the attention of police officers on duty, who wasted no time initiating a traffic stop.
It was a what? A semi-truck with tinted windows? Why he gallop? Why did he gallop on the truck like that? Hold on, y'all seen that? Like, why did he do that? He's not even running. It's like galloping.
How you doing, driver? I come up and talk to you, sir. Yes, sir. Nice truck. You sure? Yes, sir. Why you pulled me over, sir?
Try to keep it under 65, all right?
I did.
We're going 70 there in the left lane, all right?
I was trying to get you past mine. Hold on, sir.
So this is your truck?
Company truck, sir.
Oh, so you drive for these guys?
Yes, sir.
You got a registration?
Yes, sir.
How long you been driving for these guys?
Just not long.
You by yourself in there?
Yes, sir.
Can I see the back?
Yeah, go ahead. Go, sir.
Somebody else?
No, sir. You got no registration, sir?
So you say you've been with them how long now?
Just a year, sir.
1 year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many trucks do they have?
All this, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir shit. You nervous? You trying too hard to booty smooch. You got to pick up on the tendency. You're trying too hard to booty smooch. Something's wrong. My antennas are going off. My spidey sensors are tingling, nigga. They're doing the fuck tingling, nigga. They're doing the Dougie.
Just one.
He's got some in there.
What's inside the trailer?
It's empty.
No load?
It's empty. I'm going to a repair shop.
Okay.
Yeah. Going to Greenwood.
So you have nothing in the trailer?
No.
What do you have a seal on?
Just put the seal on. That's it.
But there's no load?
No. Because, you know, somebody was messing
So
with my
easy
trailer.
to tell when somebody's lying, bro.
They unhooked the bolt.
Okay. Did they put something in there?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put it, you know, so they won't open it.
got you. All right. So you have your logbook, sir?
My logbook's right.
So where did you drop off your last load?
So I went to Houston, so they couldn't repair it. They didn't have the part. So I'm going to Indianapolis. They have the part over there.
So you drove empty from Houston?
Yes, for me.
What kind of part are you looking for?
I'm looking for the gasket. There was like major leaks. As you can see, you hear it.
I don't. Which gasket?
It's an oil pan gasket.
Okay, so you were down there with the load in Texas, or no?
No.
Nigga, the oil pan don't have no fuck. Does the oil pan have a gasket?
What were you doing?
Oil pan gas. Oh, there is an oil. All right, I guess.
Doing down there?
I never heard of it.
So you drove from New York to Texas?
The driver,
I didn't know there was
under
a gas
rigorous
on the
questioning, managed to keep a calm demeanor. But this didn't deter the officer, who remained committed to making the driver brake. The driver who saw this attempted to pull a fast one on the officer.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and do an inspection. Would you mind coming back here with me, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Just come off this side. Go. Hey, sir, what do you do? What do you do? Huh? Why are you locking the truck?
I'm not locking it. I'm just getting the keys so it doesn't get locked. Sure, I don't get locked.
You just locked it.
Sure, I unlock it. Yeah, I see you pulled another truck over there.
Sure did.
Yeah,
That's my job.
that's what they
Niggas
took
is
off
pulling
right there.
trucks over.
So some driver took his bolt off.
Uh-huh.
So my trailer was down and I was having major leak.
So that's what you're looking for?
No, I already got that fixed.
So
I'm
what
looking
part
for,
is it again?
Yeah, it's for the engine.
The seal.
No.
Nigga, it's not for the engine. Bitch ass nigga, you just said the oil pan. You said it was the oil pan gasket. So now it's for the engine. So you got that fixed. Needed that fixed originally. Okay. Boomskis, you got that fixed. Then you need the oil pan gasket. That's what you just said. Because I just looked up oil pan motherfucking gasket. That's what you just said. So you didn't say anything about an engine. What are you talking about? You lying.
Okay.
It's a gasket.
Have a seat up front.
Okay. For the oil pan, not the
There's no load in
engine.
there?
I can open it for you if you want.
Why are y'all letting this nigga get in the front seat and y'all know he's a liar?
Money, man.
I don't have enough for me, man. I gotta keep what I got. How long were you down in Texas?
Like a day.
And they couldn't find you a load down there
Too
to pull
nice.
back? At least pay for the fuel?
I mean,
Give a fuck how
pay,
cold it
I
is.
mean, they're paying for the fuel, so.
So they're paying for the
who you are.
fuel from basically from Virginia
Yeah.
to Knoxville to Houston,
Yeah.
and then back.
Yeah.
So are they losing a bunch of money on this trip?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Or why would they do that?
I don't know. I mean, they're trying to get this running, but
They're trying to get the business running?
yeah,
So we got an appointment in Indy, and they got the part?
Yeah.
They gonna fix it this time? Or?
I don't know.
So what I don't understand is that wouldn't it be better for this trucking company, you, the people that are fixing the truck, wouldn't it be better to just ship the part?
Yeah, but it's on back order, so it's gonna take like months, you know.
Then why even drive?
Trying to look for like parts. You know, that's why I found it. I called a lot of places.
All right, so that's your...
So you need a gasket for the truck that is leaking oil. The part that you need for it, you've already attempted to order it, or at least you've got arranged and figured out the time that it would take in order for the part to get there after you would order it. You figure out it takes months because it's on the back end, right? So with it being on the back end, you decide to drive a truck that's leaking oil, supposedly, right? To go drive around and find parts to fix it, not knowing whether or not, if you'll find it, nigga, and you're driving state to state. All over the fucking United States. So, after you've drove all past the ice wall and all the way to fucking Africa, right? When all of the oil leaks out of the truck, then what? So either you're an idiot for actually doing that, or that doesn't make sense because you're lying.
responsibility? Or the company?
on.
That's the company,
Like,
but
Right.
I don't
Putting that burden on you.
Yeah, basically.
It sounds like a money-wasting operation to me.
Unbeknownst to the driver,
you
the
niggas
officer
suck.
wasn't buying any of it.
Yeah, like you
I am gonna
niggas
break that
is like
seal, so-
flushing money down the toilet.
I can break it for you, you know. I just put that on because you know somebody was messing with my trailer. I'll be right back.
Hey, what are you doing?
I was gonna break that seal for you.
Stay back there. Hey, stay back there.
Okay.
Can you open the right door for me, please?
He country. Yeah, he'll beat your ass. Don't play with him.
Sorry, man. Sorry to get you out here, but
You're good.
there's a box in the cab with a blanket over it. You put a seal in on this trailer with no load. Going from Virginia to Texas back. Find parts. It's not even this truck. It's bull.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, come on out.
And you just got a box back there with a blanket on it?
He's just gonna run a dog around the vehicle. You wanna sit in my car? Good. Hey, sir. Yes, sir. The dog alerted to the odor of narcotics in the truck, so we're gonna go ahead and search it, okay? So we're gonna put you in this vehicle in the meantime. You go with him, okay? Here it
Yeah,
comes,
you're
sir.
done.
How you doing, buddy?
He's done. That nigga's not your buddy. You couldn't wait to search that truck.
Hey, it's kilos. Kilos. Yep, cuff him up. Oh, he's locked in there, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
like
okay.
Yeah, boy.
Two,
Camo
looks like
coat today.
2 boxes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to be here.
This is nice.
I'm glad to be
This
here.
is nice.
Stroking each other. Stroking the shit out of each other.
I'm sure he's been on the phone with someone already.
Still on the phone. I'm going to go take that from
With assistance of a canine unit, the officers located a box filled with cocaine, marking the start of a long night for the driver.
Yeah.
Worst night of your life. You have cocaine, kilos of cocaine on you, and you decide to go over the speed limit and hit 70 in the fast lane on the fucking interstate? Dumbass. You're not even supposed to be on that side.
Actually, I can just pull the boxes out if you want. Huh?
It don't matter.
Yeah. You want to stay here? I'll toss it to you. They're pretty heavy.
100 pounds?
Huh?
100 pounds a piece?
Yeah, probably. All right. He said he was going to Indianapolis, so once it cooperates, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, who knows who he called already. Though.
Right.
What do you think of this?
I'm telling you. It's like Coke.
Yeah.
Who knows? Probably 100, is that?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Over 100.
Damn, bro, that's a lot of fucking
Probably 8
kilos.
pounds.
Count the bottom real quick.
That makes me think about how many trucks, semi-trucks I've driven past, and they'd have kilos of cocaine on them.
After discovering about 115 pounds of wrapped cocaine, the driver, later identified as Vikram Sandhu, was charged with possession with intent to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine. He was later found guilty and sentenced to 78 months in prison, along with 4 years of supervised release.
Yeah.
The subjects in the next case should have done better in hiding such a huge amount of an illegal substance. Hey, if you're loving the content so far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. On May 26th of 2022, police officers in Indiana spotted a semi-truck moving suspiciously on the highway and decided to initiate a traffic stop right away.
You probably looking at that semi-truck like, damn, bro, why couldn't that have been me?
Your truck? Friend's truck? Okay. Yeah, get out. Stay out of that left lane out there, okay? registration, sir?
Yes, sir.
So you're driving for a friend?
Yeah, my friend, the owner.
Owner of PR Kit?
Yeah, the owner of the PSA.
You in here?
No, it's the song.
Team driver? Let me see.
Hey, I'm Ali.
Hello. How you doing? You guys are team drivers?
No, this the new driver license, the permit.
You're not driving yet?
No.
Why are you here then? Why are you in the truck? Okay. Showing him how to do it? Is that what he said? He's here. Okay. Yeah. So you live in Miami?
Yes.
And the company's at Orlando?
Orlando, Florida.
Orlando? And whose trailer is that?
Huh?
Whose trailer is that?
Yeah, for me.
That's your trailer? Okay. So your friend's truck or your trailer? Okay. You don't have a truck?
Yeah, my throat is broken.
Oh, what
My
happened?
motor is broken.
What happened? Motor?
Yeah.
What kind of motor you got?
Yeah, it's in the truck.
Oh. Let me see your bill of lading for the freight. What's in the trailer today, sir? What's inside?
You see, this was the one question the driver had hoped the officer wouldn't ask, because what the officer didn't know was that he was about to make one of the biggest discoveries of his career. The officer discovered a large box filled with cocaine inside the truck. The driver and his colleague definitely weren't going home anytime soon.
Damn. They not mad about it though.
Huh? Yes, sir. Turn around. Right now. Hands behind your back.
I'm in there laying on top of it like it's
No se mueva. Manos arriba. Hey, chill. I don't know what's wrong. You tell me.
You tell me where you putting handcuffs on me.
I'll let you know here in just a minute. I'll get you back.
Can I make a call?
Yep. Manos arriba. Manos arriba. They're not tight.
Look at this one.
I will adjust them here in a minute.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
Okay. Sit down.
They really cool, bro. They probably could have beat his ass. He by himself too. They really could have beat his ass and got in the truck and dipped. If they was really on that.
Siéntese. Siéntese.
A little bit of the right.
Beat him up, put him in the
It's not tight. I
trunk.
can put
Somebody
my
get the
finger
squad
just the way your
car,
finger.
follow the
There you go. Good? We'll
Hey,
adjust them
GTA
when somebody
mission.
else gets here.
You can put it on the
You're twisting your... Huh?
You can put it on the front.
When somebody else gets here. Okay?
Can I make a call?
Yeah. I got somebody coming. You guys can get up off the ground here in just a minute. We'll adjust the cuffs, okay?
After placing the driver and his colleague under arrest, the officer returned to the truck with his partner to assess the full extent of the situation. What they were about to uncover would only add to the gravity of the case.
So they found more cocaine.
But like weed in
Nigga
here.
had that shit with dumb type of chewy box.
Basically, these two boxes. It's right there. Now it's covered up like this. So I'll take a couple pictures of that. Still use your camera? Yeah.
Another thing I be thinking about, how y'all be having these big ass trucks and y'all don't be if y'all gonna be smuggling, why y'all gonna be putting money in or building secret compartments in them or something like that? Like, it's a big ass truck. I'm looking at so many places where you could probably tuck shit or make something.
It does smell like weed in here.
And you're smoking weed in a big ass truck with boxes of crack in it. Y'all are I hate criminals, man. Y'all just don't be using your head.
Yeah, one side right there.
They got so much of it.
We can bring those out. If you want to grab one, I'll grab the other.
Okay. What else you find? Find something else.
Where's the other box at? Okay, cool.
After discovering a staggering $2 million worth of stashed cocaine,
Damn.
the driver and his colleague were taken to the precinct, where they were charged with drug trafficking and possession with the intent to distribute. In the next case, the woman nearly thought she escaped, but the officers, they weren't going to get distracted by just one arrest. On February 2nd of 2024, Ohio law enforcement officers were patrolling the area when they noticed a woman driving with 3 kids in her vehicle. They quickly initiated a traffic stop because she appeared to be breaking a rule that isn't very well tolerated here in Ohio.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, thank you. You have your license with you, ma'am? Thanks. The reason I stopped you, a few different reasons. One, did you buy your vehicle with the window tint like this, or did you get it
Yeah,
done?
I bought it like this, and then this happened on our way here. I just drove it from Nevada.
Yeah, I caught that. That's a pretty decent crack right where your view's supposed to be at.
So,
Okay, all right.
so my
Okay, you got a dog in the back?
yeah, my little Keyshawn.
Oh, nice.
Limpy.
She's wimpy?
She's limpy.
Oh, limpy.
I accidentally slept with her and I'm dropping them off and taking her to the vet.
Okay.
But,
You lost your
you told me to have it like this. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Do you have insurance registration with you for the vehicle? Do you happen to have an ID with you, sir?
You have an ID on you?
You don't? No? All right.
I said, man.
Why am I getting put up?
I told you the tint, the cracked windshield, and then you shortcut through the parking lot. I know that's a weird right turn only intersection. There's signs, you make a right at the intersection, and there's some signs they loop you around the other hotel.
I didn't know.
He
You're
just
not
wanted
from
to
here,
pull
so I
you
wouldn't
over.
expect you to know that, but you gotta obey the signs.
That's what I was just about to say. She probably is definitely out of state. That's why he pulled you over. He didn't give a fuck about your window tint, or that might have added to it. But that out of state tag with that window tint, he wanted to see who the fuck was in there. And it's cracked in the front. Yeah, who's up in there?
I moved to Nevada and came back to
Who's driving through
Okay, I
here?
just saw you, Monroe Falls. Is that still a good address?
Oh, yeah. That's
Hey, sir, thank you.
right. Do I gotta loop around?
What's that?
I gotta loop around?
Yeah. Can you go ahead and write your name and your social for me? I appreciate that. Do you have an Ohio license? No.
He's from Nevada.
Oh, you're from Vegas? Okay. Yeah.
Write your name and birthday out.
I'm gonna talk with you out here, okay? I'm gonna have my partner watch traffic. I'm gonna have you step out real quick, just go over this stuff and get you guys rolling on your way, okay?
The woman, who claimed to be from Vegas, was driving with her son and his friends. She was responsible for having tinted windows on her vehicle that exceeded the legal limit in Ohio. However, the traffic stop soon began to shift from its original reason into something much more serious.
Let me ask you this. Your car does smell like marijuana. How much weed's in the car?
I don't know. I know they were smoking before we left.
Okay. I mean, are they 21 and older?
Yeah, he is. Well, he's 20. He's about to be 21.
All
He
right.
was smoking.
Well, they
can't
gotta be
smoke in
21
my
and
room.
older.
Okay.
So
I didn't know
they
that.
brought the weed in the car?
No, he was smoking before we left. I won't let them smoke in my room. He did smoke. He smoked in the car.
Okay.
I didn't know until I came out and smelled it, and I was like, "Fuck you guys! Like you can't do that."
You should have never told them they smoked in the car. You should have just said they smoked before y'all left. I mean, they got probable cause because you admitted to marijuana being present anyways, and they said that they had smelled it. So they're going to search that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unknown to her, while the
even
officer
matter.
was questioning her in the vehicle, he couldn't ignore the strong stench of marijuana coming from inside. To make matters worse, one of the children in the car wasn't even old enough to be smoking. The officer's instincts kicked in and he felt something wasn't right. That's when he asked her a critical question.
Is there anything inside the vehicle I need to be concerned about that would be illegal in the car? Any firearms?
Not that I know of.
Any kind of computer equipment for like skimmers, scanners, anything like ripping off credit cards, anything like that?
There better not be.
Okay. Part of what we do on the roadways is make sure there's nothing illegal going from point A to
Yeah,
point
if
B.
there's some shit going
Within
on
the
like
state,
that, we
without
have
a state,
problem.
anything like
Yeah,
that. Okay.
No.
So no firearms, no electronics.
I came to get my kid.
Okay. Any drugs inside the vehicle?
Not that I know of.
Any crack?
Why do you keep
cocaine?
Why do you keep? That's your son, bitch. Why do you keep leaving that window of? It should just be no. Even if you're lying, bitch, that's your son.
No.
Opiates?
What you doing?
Marijuana, meth, anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't.
Any large amounts of currency?
What's that?
Like a
Money.
ton of money, like tens of thousands of dollars or
No,
anything
no,
like that? Would you
no.
mind if I searched your vehicle to make sure there's nothing illegal in there?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
I
mind?
mean,
I can search it?
I have nothing to hide.
Okay, all right, thanks, I appreciate it. This officer's just gonna get your SOCH and the phone number, and that'll be it on there. That's just a warning, it's not a ticket, okay? Just, you gotta have a few issues to take care of with the car and moving violations wise, okay?
According to the officer, this was supposed to be just a routine check that wouldn't take long, and the woman and her children would be on their way. However, the situation was about to take a turn for the worse.
Here, we're gonna pat you down, okay?
Somebody got a gun on the watch.
What's that?
I got something in my pocket right here. That's
What do you got in your pocket? Can I get it?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just some weed. How old are you, man?
I'm 20.
You're 20? Okay. You gotta be 21 to have it, alright? So not the end of the world. I appreciate you being honest, okay? I'm not looking to jam you up over a little bit of personal use, okay? We can search them. Yeah, I'll just search them. Alright. You got shorts on or are those boxers?
Boxers.
Those are boxers, okay. You didn't tuck anything down your underwear, down your pants, nothing like that?
Okay.
Just ask him, man. They told me.
That's all I have.
Okay, where are you? Alright. That's all you have, man. Did you already get that side? Not real well. Okay. Is that just your vape?
Yeah, that's just my lighter.
Or your lighter, rather? Okay.
Yeah, we're,
Cops all have some like type of distinctive look to them. I can't really describe it,
Move your hands forward.
but it's irritating
So in
as
Ohio,
fuck.
if you have weed
Oh,
on you, you
he's
have to be
ass
21
cop.
years old, okay? You're only, what else you got, man?
that's my
Cuff him. Yeah. I got it. Feels like pills. Yeah. You guys good?
I knew he had.
Yeah, he crotched the pills.
I'm just going to advise you your rights real quick, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the
Right to attorney if you cannot afford attorney. Hang tight over there for me.
Saying before any questions once you wish. All right, you can decide at any time to exercise those rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. All right, you understand your rights, man? All right, what do you have in your hands?
I don't have nothing for
Dude, I don't believe that.
That's how I feel. It feels like pills are like a big roll of crack.
The whole time. Just tell me.
That's my mom.
Yeah, we're gonna find it.
Nigga balls feel like a bag of pills. Bro, why, nigga? That nigga said that's my balls. Nah, that's funny.
Dude, I don't believe that.
That's how I feel. It feels like pills are like a big roll of crack.
The whole time. Just tell me.
That's my mom.
Yeah, we're gonna find it.
Ah, that's a nice one.
I gotta
That's
do
a
is
good
tell
one.
me. I know there's something in it. So.
That's a good one, bro.
Step back from the car.
Alright. If I shake it, is it going to fall out? Because I don't want to reach in your pants.
Shake it.
It's not going to fall out?
Wow.
Right on. Alright, let's go back in the second car. What else do you have on you? Because anything else you bring back to jail is going to be an F3, even if it's a roach.
Hey, your mama just sat there and washed it up.
If it's a needle cat, right? You understand? Okay.
The police had barely started searching when they found the boy in possession of marijuana and a large number of pills, leading to his immediate arrest. However, the day was far from over.
You already checked out this little satchel. I did, but double check it. That's a gun.
Yep.
Knew it. Knew somebody's gonna have one. And it's his.
Yeah. I didn't even get there yet.
Can we run it? Keep looking up there?
Yeah. Thanks. Koenig? I've never heard of that. Hey, ma'am, is this your bag? Okay. Nope. She said no. It was tucked up under the seat.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
Her saying, this right there, her saying earlier, I don't think there's anything, not that I know of, that proves that she knew that all of this shit was in the car. She just didn't want to be held accountable for it. So I get it, but damn. It's her son.
Hey, there's another bag.
Pills?
Where was that?
Right under the front passenger seat.
Nice.
So, I was pulling the seat back. I don't know if it fell or if it was there. I'm like, that bag doesn't look normal.
Where was it?
Right under the front passenger seat. Right on, like, the seat. I was pulling on this and it fell out. So let's f***ing yank these. What'd you find, more?
I don't know what it is.
What the fuck?
So I peeled the side right here.
Yeah.
We just found a whole bunch more.
Yeah, they got hides.
Damn, they got shit tucked?
Dude, is that weed or is that key?
Dude, that's not quite a key.
That's like a quarter, probably.
Yeah, because we're also going to figure out where your kids are going and all that stuff.
Well, my sitter is on 73. My mom was in
Okay, we'll figure it out when you get back. Obviously, we're not trying to...
This is fucking...
That dog going off. Yeah, they got hella shit in that car.
What's going on?
With over $50,000 worth of drugs involved, this was no small operation. The mother was charged with drug trafficking and child endangerment, while her passenger faced charges for drug trafficking and possession of stolen firearms. In the next case, the pair involved made the foolish decision to involve a 3-year-old in their dealings, believing it would protect them. On August 24th of 2024, while on patrol, police officers spotted a man and a woman speeding down the highway with a 3-year-old child in the car. They immediately initiated a traffic stop.
If you have any identification on you, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, if you want to pull that up, ma'am, I'm going to have you step back here with me. We're going to go over the warning and then we'll get you on your way, okay? Is there any weapons on you or in the vehicle? No. No? Okay.
After getting the necessary details from the pair, the officer still needed to carry out one more routine duty.
Alma, or I'm sorry, is your first name Alma?
Yes.
Okay. So Alma, in addition to traffic control, another thing that I do out here is criminal interdiction. It's a stoppage of illegal crimes going down the roadways, okay? It's what I do for a living. I have some additional questions for you. Don't take them personally, okay?
He just wanted
Is there
to
anything illegal
separate
in the
her
vehicle?
from him.
No.
And when I say illegal, I mean like large sums of cash, excess of $10,000. No. Anything from manufacturer, fake IDs, credit cards,
illegal?
things like that. Anything as far as like weapons, pistols, rifles, grenades, bazookas, anything like that.
I only have my paycheck. Is $1,000?
I'm not worried about that. Anything as far as illegal drugs in the vehicle?
No.
When I say illegal drugs, I mean like cocaine.
No, my daughter is there. No,
okay.
no.
Methamphetamine,
No.
heroin, fentanyl.
Why is this? Why is he just like trying to like throw it in there while she's laughing? Fentanyl, heroin, marijuana, cocaine.
And keep in mind, in marijuana, you can have up to an ounce of marijuana legally. Do you have any marijuana at all in the vehicle?
No.
Okay.
No.
Having said that,
Like my work is like.
I got you.
I'll get fired for that.
Okay. Hey, my man. So in addition to traffic control, another thing I do is criminal interdiction. So stop if you illegal.
Look at the way this nigga is standing. This nigga means business. Look at the way this nigga is kneeling, is crouching down to get into the car to speak to this nigga. He's finna go to jail. He's done.
Crimes going down the roadways, okay? So I'm gonna ask you some questions. Don't take them personal, all right? Is there anything illegal in the vehicle? No. When I say illegal, I mean like large sums of cash in excess of $10,000. No. Anything for the man?
I wish I had $10,000.
I got you. Anything for the manufacturer of fake IDs, credit cards, anything like that?
No, sir.
Anything as far as weapons, pistols, rifles, large amounts of ammunition, grenades, bazookas?
No, sir.
All right. Anything as far as illegal drugs in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Like cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, fentanyl,
Nigga, just
any marijuana in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Keep in mind, you can have up to an ounce of marijuana legally in Arizona. Do you have any marijuana at all in the vehicle? Does anyone use any drugs in the vehicle? Okay.
Maybe in the car.
I got you. All right. So, having said that, would you give me your voluntary consent on the vehicle? Does anyone use any drugs in the vehicle? Okay.
Maybe in the car.
I got you.
Why the fuck would you say that? Maybe the car? Nigga, just say no.
All right. So, having said that.
You just gave the nigga probable cause to search your vehicle, you dickhead. Why would...
Cocaine,
No, sir.
methamphetamine,
No, sir.
heroin,
No, sir.
fentanyl,
No, sir.
any marijuana in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Keep in mind, you can have up to an ounce of marijuana legally in Arizona. Do you have any marijuana at all in the vehicle? Does anyone use any drugs in the vehicle? Okay.
Maybe in the car.
I got you. All right. So,
Maybe in the...
having said that, would you give me your voluntary consent to search a vehicle? Okay. No worries. I'm gonna have you step out for me, okay?
Typical traffic stops like this, officers often conduct a thorough vehicle search, especially if they suspect foul play. Saying the officer didn't see what was coming next would be an understatement.
Drug. Yeah. So, my canine's trained to alert to 5 odors: cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, fentanyl, marijuana. He has indicated a positive alert to the vehicle. Having said that, is there any of that at all in the vehicle? Has anyone smoked any of that in the vehicle?
No.
No one smokes any weed or anything like that?
No.
So I'm going to have you hang out with the officer here. I am going to be conducting a probable cause search of the vehicle based on the beginning PC search. Can we see if DPS has a unit in the air? Stand up, ma'am. Actually, I'm gonna leave you uncuffed because you have the child, okay? You're under arrest, dude. What's all that?
Whatever you say.
All right, real quick, man. I'm gonna read you something, okay? You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while being questioned. If you can afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning.
All because you
can
wanted
decide
to
exercise
speak.
these rights at any time and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of the rights I just read to you? Yes, sir. Okay, welcome back here. Hang tight, ma'am, okay?
Can I get my watch, my wallet?
In a second. So, how much are you getting paid to take it?
How much?
Yeah.
Shit. Honestly.
Well, what's shit? Like 1,000, 5,000?
Like fucking $1,000, bro.
That makes you more of a fucking moron.
Okay. And how much is in there?
I don't even know.
Okay. I mean, I already found it, and it's a substantial quantity. You know what I mean? So.
I don't even know nothing.
Do you know where you're supposed to be dropping it in Albuquerque?
No, I don't know.
You like they just tell you to call when you get there, or what?
I don't know.
Okay. When did you pick it up?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna answer no more questions.
Okay.
You're already booking me, so.
I mean, the female is going to be uncuffed due to them having a small child in the car. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning upon your request. You can decide to exercise these rights at any time and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these are the rights I just read to you? Is that a yes? Okay, so ma'am, based on your behavior throughout the traffic stop, I know you knew about it, okay?
I didn't know that.
Ma'am, this isn't my first day, okay? I told you in the car. This is what I do for a living, okay? Don't you think I was asking those questions because I had a good, reasonable suspicion that you were involved in something?
I was not involved in nothing, sir.
Okay.
I was just helping him drive.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So, you are also under arrest, just so you're aware of that. You're just not handcuffed right now because you have a small child, okay? But you don't get it twisted. You're under arrest, okay? You're under arrest for 3 felonies at this point. Actually 4 because of the child being in the car. All right? You got 3 felony drug offenses, and you also get the child endangerment because she's in the vehicle.
After discovering approximately $165,000 worth of fentanyl pills, both adults were charged with child abuse.
For $1,000, he's a dickhead.